Good morning. It's Elizabeth with Willow Tarot. This is some art that I was working on this morning. This is actually a series of runes that I'm developing, and this is me on canvas seeing how the different mediums are interacting while following the initial line of the rune that I'm developing. One of the runes. Anywho, it's also our backdrop for the card pull for this morning. We are going to be reading from Seasons of the Witch, Samhain Oracle. See it without the glare. So let's get this going. And I've been shuffling the whole time that I've been talking to you. So our pull for this morning is going to be Dark Moon. We're just coming out of the full moon, the super moon. So we have Dark Moon, and this is card 13. 13 can be death in the major arcana, key 13. This could also be in a reference to 1 + 4 is the Emperor. We have Emperor energy. My friend Bree, these are actually her cards. Her birth cards are both the Emperor and Death. I want to say it's her birth cards. Anywho, let's take a look at the card itself. An image of a person, again with the smoke coming from the hand. This is the second card I've seen this from. Raising one arm up and leaving one arm hanging below. As above, so below is reflected here. And then the smoke escaping from the area of the hand, but it's not actually attached to the hand. And the card itself says, in the dark of your heart lives new breath, waiting for you to release its ghost. So if the ghost has your new breath being held captive, but here's the thing, if there's a ghost, quote unquote, inside you, maybe it's built a shelter for itself because it's just an entity trying to live, trying to become, trying to understand and express in a way that is not only beneficial to itself but to others. This is a learning process. Humans take decades and some never get there. So the idea of a ghost, quote unquote, within you, this can be thoughts, this could be the idea of an entity, these could be your clairs. It could be a variety of things. It's what you feel comfortable with, what you will allow yourself to breathe into. That's what the idea is I think you should go with. And if you're not sure, being not sure is perfectly okay. I flip from being sure to not sure several million times a day. It's reading. So the idea here, though, with the ghost building shelter is simply trying to find a place to harmonize, to be safe, like all of us. So when we read the words on the card and hear, in the dark of your heart lives new breath, waiting for you to release its ghost. It's let go of what built that initial shelter. Say to that, you may leave if you wish. The world is just for you, however you would like it to be. And if that entity, thought, idea stays, that is perfectly fine. If it does decide to leave, well, the home that it built is now vacant and anything can move in. Beautiful sparkles, kindred animal spirits, ancestors on a vacay, whatever you want, however you want to look at this, it is correct. It is what is comfortable for you. If you start with a level of comfort, I believe that, rather, let's change this to first person. When I start with a level of comfort, I'm able to delve into what I am thinking about, to embrace it much more fully than if I were uncomfortable. So let's go to the book and see what it says. So this is going to be card 13. And this is called Dark Moon. In the mythical world, the dark moon is a time of setting intentions and welcoming new beginnings. It is the beginning of the moon cycle and represents a chance to start afresh with new and renewed energy. The dark moon is like the last stretch of darkness before the rise of the dawn, or in this case, the moon. It represents hope, better days to come, and an easier road to travel. This period supports visualizing and is a great time to expand your mind. Use this time to dream without thinking about the limitations of life. What do you want to create in your life? What goals do you want to manifest? Think big. The bigger, the better. Think as if you had a magic wand that would grant you your every wish, no matter the cost or energy required. If you are holding the Dark Moon card, know that there is always a chance to start again. Your situation may seem like the end of the road, but it is not, especially for those who know the power of spirit. You must have hope, even when things seem too hard to bear. There is always a new moon just a few weeks away, and there will always be a new opportunity waiting for you as well. It may not come as quickly as you like, but hope is a powerful force and will set things in motion for you. And when you see these opportunities arise, don't look away. Pause. Give yourself time to ingest what it is that your reality is helping you manifest. Where are you at? What are your resources? What are your tools? What path is easiest? What path do you desire? What path do you need? Those are 3 separate paths, potentially. Which path should you start with? The path of need. Let's see. In the reverse, the flip side to the dark moon is giving yourself time to rest so that you can be prepared for your next cycle in life. Often that means letting go and releasing things that have no place in your life's new era. Take this time to focus on creating something new, but do not act on it just yet. Allow yourself to focus on new ideas, and be sure to let your imagination run wild. The best way to get over something old is to get excited about something new. I love that. So I always, or not always, but probably 90% of my cards are shuffled in the upright. And if it comes across as a reverse reading, it comes across as a reverse reading. That's how my cards work. They always are in the upright though. Typically, there's a few decks that I will play around with, let it go in reverse. So here's something new I'm working on, right? This did start as my my rune. I could show you guys a picture. But this is also now the backdrop for today's readings. This is on my little IKEA. Came from IKEA. I have a little an easel. This is the backdrop. So anyway, guys, so I'm working on this art, right? And this art came from the Saturday morning liminal shelf event that we just held just this past Saturday. We had an arty party, super casual, super casual. Just show up, bring your coffee, bring your mimosa, bring your art, bring your half fried brain, whatever, dude. We're good. Just sit. We'll chat. I didn't do any rune work at all because I chatted the whole time. So I spent the rest of the time, not the rest of the time, more time yesterday doing rune work, and then today as well. And this is what resulted from that. And this is just like a little bit of play for me. You can see I made a smaller, this is a small, here we go. Hold on now. If this speaks to y'all, what do you see? This is a smaller version of the original rune. It's a circle with a line coming all the way down. And then a triangle jutting out from that. And then here we have a very long arm. It's actually like an arm extended with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we come up for a second arm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So hand with fingers. And the rune initially was going to mean rest. Actually, I wrote notes. It was going to mean rest or safe feeling. I'm not sure where I'm at with that. But if you were looking for rest or safe feeling today, this rune is for you. And I'm developing this entire system, which I'll be reading with. All right, guys. Welcome to the Dark Moon Day. This is from the Samhain deck. I'll be pulling with this continuously, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Check out my Liminal Shelf Sharecast. Also, check out my Liminal Shelf. We meet every other Saturday right now for contemplative workshops around the metaphysical, and now we're hosting pop-up arty parties. They might not pop up till Saturday, maybe Thursday, so a couple days before. They're so fun. I bring my hot chocolate. This last week I brought my cup of hot mushroom stuff that I added agave and oat milk to. So anyway, guys, rambling on. Let's go. Bye-bye.